Hi, it's Holly Souter, Outreach Coordinator for Geauga Park District, and I'm here with another backyard nature craft. So as you look around your backyard, you think, what do I have a lot of that I can make crafts with? Well, in my backyard, I've got a lot of pine cones. Right behind us in our nature studio, these are white pine trees. So as a result, I have a lot of pine cones. So I wanted to share a pine cone craft today. And what we're going to make today are flowers made out of pine cones. This was something new for me that I hadn't done before, but I am just thrilled with the results. So there's our flowers, and I'm going to take you through the easy steps to create them. Here's some that I made that I haven't glued or attached to anything. Aren't those delicate and dainty? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go out and collect some pine cones, which I've done. So the first thing you need are pine cones. Now what I did was I put these in the oven for about an hour at 200 degrees, just to make sure any little critters or anything that I didn't want in my house was kind of taken care of. It's fine when it's outside because that's where it's their habitat, but in my house I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any of that. And bonus, it makes your house smell lovely. So about 200 degrees for about an hour. If you do it too long, they get a little too brittle. So the other supplies you're going to need are your handy pruners, some paints, and some paintbrushes. That's about it. So once you have your pine cones all dried and out of the oven and they've cooled, take your clippers and one of your pine cones. Now, kind of go in and snip it down. And there, I've got a flower. And it may take a couple tries because, you might break some off. See, there's another one. And you can save these little pieces to make leaves later on. And there's another one. Now, as you can see, it makes a lot of crumble mess. I highly suggest you do this outside. I did not, and I have a little bit of cleaning to do. But as long as you keep track of where you need to vacuum up, you'll be fine. So now that you have these cute little flower shapes, we're going to get out some paints. And I'm going to paint on top of a piece of cardboard, just so I don't get my picnic table all dirty. And I had some more flower shapes already prepped. And I sure like the ones that look like daisies. Like this one. They just make me feel happy until, a little bit of wind, until things are blooming again in my own yard. And I'm going to just paint each petal like this. Pretty easy, pretty basic. I'm going to get down in there. Dabbed in the wrong color there just a little bit, but that's okay. It kind of makes a pretty variegated color. I'm going to grab another brush and get a little bit of contrasting color, like this yellow, and kind of go into the center. And there we've got a pretty little daisy flower, all made out of a pine cone. So you can do just about any color combination you want. And then you could also paint maybe a whole pine cone green, and then you can use these for kind of leaves. So just kind of pop one off. Now I got a little bit of a green leaf, and I could glue that on there like that. I will tell you that I used hot glue to attach this to my stick. So if you choose to make our long stem pine cone flowers, you're going to want a couple of sticks from the yard. Trim those down to the size you want. Take any color combinations you like if I decide I want to do this one pink, maybe I want to alternate and do every other petal a different color. I could do that. There's really no wrong. Kind of like some of our early spring pansies and pretty spring flowers that you might see. Put a little white center on that one. And then some other projects that you can make with these. Just use what you have around your house. I happen to have this black cardboard. It was like a little decorative wall hanging. So I glued on some sticks to make stems and just hot glued a couple of our flowers to the top. I added some of our green individual pine cone petals. And that's a really happy, bright, cheery thing to hang in your home. That's why you're glad you probably cooked those pine cones. Make sure those little critters that live outside don't suddenly start living inside. And then another project that I did, I found I had this grapevine wreath at the bottom of a tote. And I cleaned it up, painted a couple more pine cones green to look like big leaves, and then I just hot glued on some of our flowers, just to make a pretty wreath. So there's a lot of things you could do with this to kind of create your own bouquet of nature flowers with pine cones in your yard. Again, I used white pine because that's what I have abundantly in my yard. Maybe you've got some other pine trees growing in your yard and could take all kinds of different directions with this project. I hope this is something you want to try. Please post your results on Geauga Park District social media. And thanks for watching. Have a great day.